Good morning. This is Susan. This is Susan Drumlins. Those of you who have been with me for a while know the difficulty I have been suffering with my sciatic nerve and with my leg. It all started with the knee popping out on me, and they put me in a brace from my ankle up to my hip. I don't know why, but anyway, in my opinion, it threw my whole body off. Instead of referring me to physical therapy like they should have, they decided that maybe I should go to see an orthopedic surgeon. Trouble is, it takes a while to get into them, and they didn't make the appointment for me. Anyway, one day I woke up and I had a terrific pain in my leg. I didn't realize it was my back to begin with because my whole right leg was numb and was painful. I mean, very painful. I have been through pain. I live with fibromyalgia and with arthritis every day of my life, and I have for years. But this pain was something else. Probably the worst pain that I have ever gone through in my life. And it was unrelenting. It never gave up. No matter what kind of pain medicine they gave me. And they did give me pain medicines. But it didn't work. So then they decided I had to see an orthopedic. But they sent me to the orthopedic surgeon that had done my knee replacement and my shoulder replacements instead of the back orthopedic surgeon that I requested. Yeah, well, we went another 6 months with tests and so forth. In the meantime, I gave up on the medicine that they'd given me, the pain medicine they gave me, and I went to ibuprofen. It was the only thing that would take away the pain. Well, guess what? That dropped my hemoglobin. It went down to 6. Yeah, my hemoglobin count was 6. So I had to have transfusions on top of everything else. And still I had this unrelenting pain. Finally, they sent me to an orthopedic back surgeon. He's very conservative doctor. Doesn't believe it. They kept telling me I would have to have surgery. But this orthopedic surgeon is a very conservative doctor. And he believes in trying everything before you go on surgery. Especially with someone my age, and with my health problems. So, he suggested a steroid shot in my back. Now I've had them before, and they've worked for that problem. But the problem was, since I basically went to my orthopedic surgeon, the surgeon on my own, and they had to make another appointment for me. He didn't have my records, and he hadn't told me I had to be off of blood thinners. So he couldn't give me the injection that day. Instead, the next appointment for me, was in 2 weeks. And that was an emergency appointment, people. That's how long it took me to get in to see him for my injection. And also to get off my blood thinners, so I wouldn't have a problem that way. Anyway, in the meantime, I was taking physical therapy. And when he gave me that shot, he told me it would take me up to 6 months to heal completely before I would have any range of motion back. That would take me up to the end of the year, or November. Guess what? The shot worked. And with physical therapy and using a walker, I was able to manage. Yes, sometimes the pain was bad, but not bad enough where I had to resort to my pain pills, my pain medicine. Tylenol was handling the pain. But my everyday life and activities were severely curtailed. I couldn't do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. This especially bothered me in my shower and in washing my hair in personal hygiene. I had to sit down to do it, and then I was exhausted for the entire day. Well, guess what? And I definitely could not walk without my walker, especially if I went out of doors and went supposedly shopping. I got a fly buzzing around me here. Probably the last one of the year, but it's here. Especially if I wanted to go shopping. Or if I just wanted to go out in the neighborhood. Or if I just wanted to visit my family. I had to have that walker with me. Anyway, yesterday, I got in the shower. And you know what? I didn't have to sit down. In fact, I did my whole shower routine. Washing my hair and everything. In the shower. Before I realized that I was standing up in the shower. And that I hadn't hurt my back. And that I was able to do it. I did the same thing today. Today I pushed it a little bit further. And I went shopping this morning. Went to the bank first. And then I went to grocery shopping. And you know what? I didn't use my walker. We have a public bus here. It charges $1 for each trip. That means I pay 50 cents for every time I want to use it. That's home and back. And they actually pick me up at my home. And they deliver me back to my home. And so when he knocked on my door this morning, he had his lift down. Because he knew that was the only way I've been able to board the bus these past 6 months. He has a lift where I would step on it with my walker and he would lift me up to the bus. And we'd do this reverse when I wanted off. Now they automatically put my lift down before they knocked at my door. So the lift was ready for me. But today I surprised them. And I walked out the door without my walker. And he looked at me kind of funny and he said, "Didn't you forget something?" And I said, "No, I'm going to try it without my walker today." Okay. So we walked over to the bus, which was parked in front of my apartment. And he says, "Do you want to try the lift or are you going up the stairs?" And I said, "I'm going up the stairs." Okay. So I went up the stairs. No problem. We got to the bank. I went down the stairs, went into the bank, did my business, came out of the bank, up the stairs, over to the grocery store. Down the stairs, I walked into the grocery store. And they all looked at me like, "Are you sure you're not okay, Susan? Didn't you forget something?" No, I didn't forget anything. I'm trying without. And I really didn't need that much. But I walked through that whole store just to see if I could do it. It's a pretty good size grocery store. In fact, it's the only grocery store we have in our town. So it has to have everything in it that we need. And it does. It's a very modern grocery store. Anyway, I walked throughout that whole grocery store. And I stood. And I made sure I took my time. Guess what? My kidneys started hurting. And it wanted to give out on me. Now that was really real. Anyway, I got done with my grocery shopping. I didn't buy very much. Only $20 or $30 it was. I guess it was $40. But you know, that's not much, you know, this day and age. And I called the bus. He came back to pick me up. We had my food delivered because it's a lot easier to have it delivered than it is, and it's free delivery. And it's a lot easier to have it delivered than it is to take it on the bus. So I had it delivered. When the bus came, then I climbed back upstairs. When I went home, then I climbed back down the stairs. You know what? I did it. 6 months ago. I didn't think I would ever be able to walk again. Or walk without pain. And it kind of took me by surprise. I can do it. I don't need my walker anymore. That doesn't mean to say that I won't need my walker anymore. And I'll keep it handy. For long trips, or maybe more rigorous trips, I will take it with me. But the end of the year has come. November has come. We're almost November. And I can not do everything yet. But I am improving. Just like they said I would. Hopefully it'll keep up. Just an update on how my leg, my back is operating. Have a great day. God bless.